Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room. Thank you so much for the heart puffs. A space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if your energy has been feeling a little heavy lately, congratulations, you found the right place. Thank you so much for the heart puffs, Queen Sag. I appreciate you. We are going to begin today with some cleansing. You can start by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. Thank you so much for the love you so much too. Releasing any heaviness you may be carrying with you. As you allow the body to just sink. Feeling soft waves of serenity. Washing all over you as you relax. And maybe just bringing your awareness to your breathing. Starting by noticing how the breath feels as it enters the body. Noticing how the breath feels as it exits the body. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Thank you so much for the beautiful roses. Thank you so much for the heart me. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Thank you so very much. Feeling any heavy energy that is surrounding you just being lifted away with the smoke. Allowing the arms to go limp. Allowing allowing the legs to go limp. Relaxing through the back, relaxing through the belly, relaxing through the chest, relaxing through the face, relaxing through the hands and the feet as you get nice and comfortable. And now you may go ahead and imagine yourself at the top of a staircase. The staircase can be made out of crystal. It can be made out of your favorite gemstone. It can be made out of giant pieces of stone or marble. It can be made of gold or wood. However simple or elaborate you would like to envision the staircase is perfectly fine. And there are 10 steps down the staircase. Each one representing a deeper state of relaxation. Starting at the top at step number 10, feeling more and more relaxed, more and more at ease. As you move down to step number 9, maybe noticing your thoughts as they slow down, as you sink into a deeper state of relaxation. Moving on down to step number 8, feeling more and more relaxed, more and more at ease. As you move down to step number 7, thank you so much for the gifts. Feeling so very good, so nice and calm. As you move down to step number 6, thoughts slowing down even more. Relaxation spreading through the body even more. As you move down to step number 5, feeling more and more relaxed. As you move down, Thank you so much for the heart, me Luna. Welcome back, friend. Feeling more and more relaxed as we move down to step number 3. Feeling so at peace. Maybe even beginning to notice pauses between your thoughts as you relax more and more. Moving on down to step number 2. Feeling more at peace, more at ease. Thank you so much for the heart, me. As we enter a state of total relaxation at step number 1. I feel like that was well timed. That just finished burning. And if at any point you need to attend to an emergency or a bodily function, you will absolutely be able to leave the session and do so. Otherwise, you will stay totally relaxed. And even if you have to leave this session early, you will still get all of the benefits of the full session. That is my intention. And you will wake up tomorrow feeling so rested and so rejuvenated. No matter how much sleep you get, thank you so much for the heart, me. You'll notice now that you are at the bottom of your staircase that it opens up into a grand pavilion. And in the center of this pavilion is a column. Thank you so much for the heart, me Patrick. Welcome back, friend. And on top of this pillar, there is a vessel. Thank you so much for the paper crane. And this vessel is made entirely of your favorite colors of light. Beautiful swirling colors making up the shape of this vessel. You go over to the vessel and you can place inside of it all of your distractions, all of your intrusive thoughts, all of your worries, all of your anxieties. And you will deal with all of these things effectively. Thank you so much for the heart, me Kevin. At a time when you are better equipped to do so. And you can even mentally set a date and time for when you will deal with these things. But for right now, your only job is to just relax. So you can place all of that stuff inside of this vessel and put a lid on it. And now you may go ahead and imagine yourself inside of a black void. Darkness surrounds you in all directions. But this darkness is not a darkness to be feared. This is the darkness of the primordial womb, the space in which everything is created. This darkness is ever expanding, growing more and more with each passing second. It stretches to infinity and beyond. This darkness is so dark that you can't even see the shape of your own body. Just pitch black everywhere that you look. And you are suspended in this darkness. But being suspended in this darkness feels like being held, like a cosmic hug from the universe. You can get a sense of being fully supported in this darkness. It feels as if this dark black void is nurturing every single part of you. Thank you so much for that gift. That was so cute. Allow yourself to be held by the darkness. And now you may imagine yourself as the darkness, a vast being of infinite potential with no shape, no form, and no limitations. Unbound by human construct. Thank you so much, Patrick. You are ever growing and ever expanding. You are infinite. You are immortal. And then something happens inside of your darkness. There sparks a light. Its color is a deep red, like the red of rose petals. This red light stretches infinitely outward, piercing through the darkness. Like the birth of the star in the night. And then another light appears. And this light is orange. Like an explosion through the darkness, orange light bursts out in all directions, filling the cosmic void. And then then another explosion happens, this time in yellow. Yellow light like rays of the sun bursting out in all directions. And then another light, this time green. Emerald green light growing and growing. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. In all directions. And another light appears. A sapphire blue light is born inside of the cosmic void. Beautiful shades of deep blue expanding more and more. And then another beautiful light appears. This time violet. Beautiful shades of purple, ever expanding through the darkness. And all of these colors grow and grow until they all grow into each other, making beautiful, pure white light. White light ever growing. White light ever expanding. White light that is sentient and conscious. You are somehow both the dark black void in which this light is born and also the light itself. You are both creation and the creator. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me. You are the universe manifest. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the dolphin, Monica. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the heart me, Yasanya. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that heart me. Whoopsies. I appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and move on to a little cord cutting, assuming I can find my scissors easily. We found them. We can go ahead and set the intention to release everything that is no longer serving a positive purpose in our life, with love and gratitude for the lessons that it has taught us, but also acknowledging that we would like to grow and expand beyond these things. And maybe you can name these things that you would like to release. And maybe some of it is stuff that you have been holding on to for so very long that you don't even remember what it is. That is perfectly okay. Reiki is an intuitive energy. It knows exactly how to work for your greatest and highest good at all times. I will go ahead and begin to name some things that we are releasing. If you have your own stuff that you would like to add, you are absolutely free to say it out loud or silently intone it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the love you. There really is no wrong way to do this. Reiki is at all times working for the greatest and highest good of all. I release all self-imposed limitations. I release. I release. I release. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me, Lori. I appreciate you. I release frustration. I release. I release. I release. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the mermaid, Yasanya, and thank you for the heart me cameo. I appreciate you. I release poverty. I release. I release. I release. Thank you so much for the heart me, Joanna. I release scarcity. I release. I release. I release. release karmic cycles. I release. I release. I release. I release hatred. I release. I release. I release. Thank you so much for the mermaid, and thank you for the heart puff and the rose. I release trauma. I release. I release. I release. I release resentment. I release. I release. I release. I release discontent. Thank you so much for the manifesting, Patrick. Thank you so very much. That was beautiful. I release. I release. I release. And thank you for being my number one tonight. I release misfortune. I release. I release. I release. Thank you so much for the rose, LV. I release uncertainty. I release. I release. I release. I release misery. I release. I release. I release. Thank you so much for the lightning. I release self-loathing. I release. I release. I release. Thank you so much for the gifts, Brooke. I release hurt, and thank you for the heart me. I release. I release. I release. I release apathy. I release. I release. I release. I release outrage. I release. I release. I release. Thank you so much for the rose, Mar. I release panic. Thank you so much for the heart me control all yeet. And thank you for the beautiful hand hearts, Megan. I release. I release. I release. All right, that felt like a good amount of chords. Thank you so much for the heart me, Lisa. So we're just gonna replace everything that was just removed with love and light. Love and light, love and light, love and light with selenite. Love and light, love and light, love and light with selenite. Thank you so much for the heart me, Crystal. Love and light, love and light, love and light with selenite. And this will prevent us from forming the same exact attachments over and over again. Thank you so much for the roses, LV. I appreciate you. Allowing these cords to be cut once and for all. Breaking free of cycles that we really are just so over. Breaking free of patterns that we are just done with. Taking the lessons that we have learned and moving on with our lives. Ready to grow and ready to learn our next lesson. And hopefully it'll be a much easier lesson to learn than the ones that we are releasing here in this session. But trusting that we have the strength, we have the resiliency, we have the intuition, the wisdom to make it through whatever our next round of lessons is. Trusting that we are going to get through this. We are going to be okay. The sun will eventually come out again. And while I cannot tell you when that eventual day will come, all I can say is nothing stays the same forever. In Buddhism, there is the idea of seeds. You can think of your seeds as the thoughts and feelings inside of you, and whichever seeds you are watering are the seeds that grow. Maybe we can just be aware of whatever seeds we are watering. And sometimes we accidentally water the wrong seeds. And that's okay, that's part of being human. And changing those patterns takes a little bit of effort at first. It gets easier as you go along. It's like any type of muscle you have, the more you work that muscle, the stronger it's gonna get. With some patience and some practice and some nurturing, the seeds of peace, the seeds of contentment can grow. But that is a choice that you have to make for yourself. And some days that choice is a little bit harder than other days. Some days the peace comes easy. And some days it's like the universe really wants to test you and see how committed to your own peace and well-being you really are. And some days just aren't about peace. Some days I guess it does feel a little inappropriate to choose peace. And that's okay too. Some days are just about crashing out, and maybe crashing out is also a part of the process. I feel like the more you practice nurturing your peace, the less frequently the urge to crash out comes, the less necessary it feels. That feels very good there. The energy is looking very bright, very clear. I'm going to dig my little feelers around. Yeah, it's moving around the way we want it to be moving. I'm not really seeing that there's any more work that we need to be doing, so we're going to go ahead and move on to building our energetic shield. As soon as I figure out which crystal I want to use, I think we're going to go with the moonstone tonight. And you may picture this energetic shield as a bubble of divine golden light that completely surrounds you, keeping your energy so safe and so protected at all times. Your spirit guides, your guardians, your angels, your ancestors, your deity, your source, your creator, whatever it is you connect to. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gift. It loves you unconditionally. It will never stop fighting for you, and it will never stop protecting you. You are protected always by the highest of high. You are safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the rose, Connie. I appreciate you. Perfect. That feels good there. So now we're going to go ahead and praise the goddess Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is the goddess of sleep, for those of you who may be new around here. In the Hindu pantheon, there is the creator god Brahma, along with the sustainer god Vishnu, and the destroyer Shiva. They make the Hindu trinity of gods. And there's a story where Brahma, the creator, is being attacked by these immortal demons, and he needs to call for help. So he goes to Vishnu. However, Vishnu is in a deep sleep, so he has to summon Yoga Nidra to be able to wake him. And it's kind of an homage to just how much power she has, that even the most powerful of gods need to turn to her for help. And when you think about it, it makes sense because everything needs rest, right? And so she has power over everything because everything needs her. So we're going to do a verse from that song, and it praises the goddess as the most tranquil, beautiful, and supreme reality beyond worldly and divine knowledge, embodying peace, wealth, modesty, and supreme control as she brings forth the dawn, dispelling ignorance and fear, representing the ultimate power of the universe. And this verse is used to invoke these qualities. I'm going to first say it in Sanskrit, its native tongue. Because when you are working in this practice, you're supposed to be able to do it first in Sanskrit and then in whatever language that you are in, out of respect for the practice that it's from. So, Sumya Sumyatara Ashesa Omyibhyasa Tva Ati Sundari Para Paranam Parama Dvam Eve Parame A I Shvari. You are Sumya, cool and placid like the moon, a greater manifestation of Sumya, perfect and whole, and surpassing all that is Sumya. You are indeed exceedingly beautiful. You are beyond both Para, knowledge relating to the divine, and Apara, knowledge relating to the world. You are indeed the supreme Goddess. Thank you, Devi. Thank you, Devi. Thank you, Devi. Thank you, Devi, so much for joining us in tonight's practice. Thank you so much for guiding us in tonight's practice, and thank you for assisting in tonight's practice. And Devi, I ask that you bless us all with the deepest, most tranquil sleep that we have ever experienced, filled with nothing but the sweetest dreams. Thank you, Devi. Thank you, Devi. Thank you, Devi. Okay, now we can go ahead and get some messages. First, we are going to start by getting some messages from our angels and seeing what our angels have to communicate with us. What would the angels like us to know in this moment? What would the angels like to communicate with us in this moment? What is the collective message from the angels? Reconnect with your family. And this doesn't have to be like your biological family. Like if your biological family has proven to only be hazardous to your physical, mental, emotional health, maintain your boundary of keeping them at a distance until they can prove themselves otherwise. This could be friends that you have fallen out with, not for bad reasons, but because, life gets busy and sometimes people just fall out with each other naturally. This could be your sign to reconnect with people that you do care about, but you haven't really necessarily spoken to in a while. Today is a new beginning. And show yourself some compassion. Okay, so with this message, one thing that I'm definitely getting here is I feel like everyone deserves, deserves the ability to have a second chance to prove themselves again. So this might be like if there's someone who's trying to come back into your life, assuming that whatever passed between you two, it might be worth giving this person a second chance. They might genuinely mean that. Definitely use your discernment here, though. Again, if someone's trying to come back in your life and it's just a no for you, listen to that no. And show yourself some compassion. Like if someone is trying to come back into your life and it's a no, honor that, honor that absolutely, and show yourself compassion. If like you want to be able to be a pillar of forgiveness and compassion and grace, but some people, some people just get you. Show yourself compassion there. Understand that you two are just doing your very best, that you are human, and that yes, some people do deserve a second chance and some people don't. That's up to you to decide. And then the bottom of the deck energy is 111. Seeing 111 is a reminder that your thoughts manifest your reality. You have everything you need to make your dreams happen. Believe in yourself, your magic, and your inherent spiritual gifts. I love that for the bottom of the deck energy because the bottom of the deck represents an energy that is present but not necessarily recognized, seen, or acknowledged. So right now we might be feeling a little bit hopeless, a little bit down in the dumps. We might not know how we are going to possibly climb out of whatever hole we feel like we are in right now. And if that's the case, then definitely the energy here is, regardless of what position you are in, you have the wisdom, you have the tools, you have the magic, everything that you need to build yourself the reality that you wish to see yourself in. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get a message from the moon. What would the moon like to communicate with us in this moment? What does the moon have to say to us in this moment? What is our message from the moon? A fiery climax approaches. Take it as it resonates. A full moon in Aries. Full moons are all about endings, some of them happy, some of them fiery, apparently. Thank you so much for the gifts. Take it as it resonates, whatever kind of fiery climax you think is approaching. It's probably that kind. All right, you guys, that just about does it for me tonight. If you showed up like halfway through the meditation and you were like, dang, I wish I caught the beginning of that meditation, have no fear. I will be uploading it over onto my YouTube channel. If you are just discovering me now and you're like, oh gosh, I would like to watch more of these meditations, my YouTube channel is the same handle as my TikTok channel. I upload all of these live. I've been uploading lately. It's a new addition to the channel, but I have been uploading all of these live streams, these meditations over onto YouTube. Thank you so much for the heart, Mimar. So you can rewatch it. You can discover ones that maybe you've missed, haven't seen yet. Follow me over on YouTube. We also have free yoga content happening over on YouTube as well. We do restorative yoga over there, which is, if you've never done yoga before, you'll be able to do restorative. It's very easy. It's all about rest and rejuvenation. It's not necessarily about contorting yourself into difficult, challenging poses. It's about hugging your pillow and getting comfortable and resting and relaxing and setting yourself up for more of whatever life has to throw you. So plenty of good stuff over on YouTube if you want to go check out my YouTube channel. Other than that, I will see you all tomorrow night for our final session of the week. Bye.